another Uber night. Yeah, I need to find a place to live where there's better access to public transit. And I certainly cannot afford a car right now.
Look up from your phone every now and again, you piece of shit. Put your fucking hands together for Eric Barry.
Because my mom, she used to put whiskey on her nipples. Yeah, whiskey nipples. That was her nickname. Not with me, but with the other kids at the daycare. I thought, you know, how do they know?
Give it up for Eric Barry, everybody! I actually used to be a gay for pay escort. This is true. I'm gonna open up to you guys, Philly. Yeah, you don't have to act so shocked. I'm from San Francisco. Yeah, you don't go plot either. Like, I don't need that back padding. Fucking, oh, we're so proud of you. People do that because they're uncomfortable. I have no fucking problem talking about it. But anyway, congratulations for listening to me. I'm from San Francisco. It's not even a big deal there. I said that once at a show, and the guy in the back yawned, you know? And then he fell asleep in the guy's lap next to him. And come to think of it, I think he was blowing that guy. But it doesn't matter.
I'm in the back of the car. It's not safe. Eric's in Philly. No, hostages have been taken.
I'm assaulting her with my jokes. I've moved around so much that every scene I have to like restarting, because if no one knows who you are, they're not going to get me. It is kind of depressing when you're starting over.
You have to slow down to pivot, and you're coming to this with experience. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to hang out with and be friends with. This is me.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
I like it like tic-tac-toe. Every step we take is tic-tac-toe. I like you like tic-tac-toe. Every step we take is tic-tac-toe.
It's getting chilly in Philly. It is 47 degrees. And we are on our way to another late night mic. And hopefully this time we'll actually catch the bus.
To my place. Oh, finally some more feminine energy in the room, and there it goes. Okay, we go back to my place, and we start making out, and she's like, "You're American, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she got really excited because she's like, "Does that mean you're circumcised?" And if you don't know, most men outside the United States aren't circumcised. And she'd only seen it in porn before, and that should have been my first warning sign, you know. So like, we're making out, and the clothes come off, and she looks down at me. As I can tell some of you are doing right now, and it's making me very uncomfortable. And she looks back up and she says, "Does circumcising it make it smaller?" And I said, "Yes, but you should have seen me the day I was born. You know, they took a good few inches off that baby dick." I let her do the metric conversion. And I said, "Well, you know what? It does make it taste better." And she's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Well, let's find out." So I'm sucking my own dick, and penis size is a weird thing that a lot of us, you know, man, woman, have to deal with in one way or another.
Okay, that actually was a tolerable open mic. That's what we call a mixed open mic, where it's different practices, right? You got, well, there was like a bunch of rappers, you get poets, you get musicians. Those can be a mixed bag, because it's like the audience isn't prepped for comedy. At the same time, anything you do seems much more impressive, and there's not just comedians there. There's actually people who are paying attention because they're not used to seeing comedy all the time. So that was a good example of a mixed mic. And I went there and I got up in 10 minutes. Way less stress than your typical comedy open mic. So I'll call that one a win. All right, I just had a meeting. Got to meet a potential roommate from the internet, and it just seems cool. So maybe that will help open up my apartment hunt. Now we're going to the infamous Raven open mic, which is known to be like the most popular open mic in Philly on Thursday nights, but also notorious for taking a long ass time to get on. So I'm exhausted, but I think we're in for another late night here. Classic. The bar is not open. I guess the open mic is not happening tonight. You never feel like you truly have free time because every moment that you're not working on your career, you're thinking about what you could or should be doing. I should be going to an open mic. I should be editing a YouTube video. I should be starting a podcast. I should be making funny sketches. I should be researching, writing. I should be writing. It's never ending. It makes it hard to enjoy any free time that you do have. The key to seeing a movie on time is arriving 25 minutes late. Perfect. It's right when it's gonna start rolling. We got 3 minutes to get up there in my seat.
I brought something to give you.
The housing search is not going well. I can't afford anything in a good area. There's some nice places around here, but the area is kind of dog shit. There's nothing around here. There's no cafes, grocery stores, restaurants, bars. And if I want to do comedy, I got to be near a place where I can have a venue, to like throw my own show or to go to other people's shows.
Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin swords. Pumpkin. There has to be a better way.
With all due respect, I think I just witnessed some of the worst children's performance art I've seen in my life. Alright, so this is Monday night, and tonight is the Punchline open mic, and that's kind of a big deal because it's an actual comedy club. It's not just, like a dingy bar show. And in theory, if you do well there, someone sees you who books the club, you can get into the club circuit, and that's really the step towards becoming a professional comedian.
We having a fun time here, Punchline. Yes, that did not sound very confident. I don't come from a well-traveled family. I've lived all over the world. I was in a hostel in Germany, and my mom FaceTimed me, and I was in the hostel, and she's like, "Oh, Eric, where's everybody from?" I said, "Well, Mom, they happen to be British." And she said, and this is 100% true, she said, "Oh, how do you say hello in British?" And yeah, I couldn't let that ignorance persist, so I had to tell her, I was like, "Oh my God, Mom, it's hello, governor, top of the morning to you, chip chip cheerio." See, you guys also don't speak British in here, which is reassuring.
That was rough. That is maybe the worst set I've had here in Philly. The idea that I could do that joke about my mom thinking that English and British were different languages, and that can work all over Europe, all over Latin America, And in the United States, they're like, I don't get it. Why is British and English the same thing? It's very sad. My mom FaceTimed me, and I was with a bunch of friends, and she's like, oh, where's everybody from? And I said, well, Mom, they're mostly British. And she said, and this is 100% true, oh, how do you say hello in British? Yeah. I was like, oh my God, Mom, I could not let this ignorance persist. So I had to tell her, Mom, it's hello, guys, and it's all cheerio. Genuinely, that was a shit sandwich. That was so bad. Great. The mics that really matter are the ones where you want that to happen, you know? Apparently everyone bombed. I don't know who's going to a comedy show not enjoying comedy. And it's not like you're just like me. It's like 30 different comics and you don't like any of them? Oh my God.
That was a shit sandwich.
Tuesday night, I'm on my way to the Helium open mic, which is another club, so it's a big deal. I've not been to Helium yet. That's really kind of the biggest club in Philly. Apparently there's a good chance I won't get on. You can go there, sign up, and yeah, they just won't put you up. Okay, so I got on, which that's good news.
And she looks back up and she says, does circumcising it make it smaller? And I said, yes, but you should have seen me that day I was born. I took a good few baby inches off that dick, and I let her do the metric conversion. But I said, you know, it does make it taste better. And she said, really? And I said, well, let's find out. So I'm sucking my own dick. And hey, thank you guys so much. I'm Eric Barry. That's my time.
I'll have to review the footage. I mean, it was certainly better than the Punchline one. That time goes fast and you couldn't see the light very well, but okay, well.
That was a shit sandwich.
Progress, right? It's all part of the journey.